So why don't you introduce yourself there now?
Hi, my name is Helen McEntee. I'm Minister of State for European Affairs, but I'm a TD for the constituency of Meath East in Ireland.
All right. Are you joining the day today at the Ploughing Championships?
Yeah, it's a fantastic day. It's a beautiful sunny day. Lots of people here. Didn't get down last year because of the rain, so delighted to make it down. In particular, delighted to be able to speak in a panel discussion for the government village, where we have a lot of Brexit information going on at the moment. Obviously trying to prepare people for the possibility of a no deal, but also just highlighting the supports that are available in particular to the farming community.
Yeah, there's been a lot of protests around the abattoirs and the beef processing plants around Ireland. Farmers feel like they're not getting enough money for their product. The retailers are making the bulk of the bulk of the money. How do we get the retailers to sit down, and to maybe talk about the prices? Because that's what the farmers want to talk about, is the price they're getting for their beef.
Well, I think we've made progress to a certain extent over the weekend. I think there were a lot of points that a lot of farmers have been raising for a long time. There were 7 different farming groups that were brought together with the Minister for Agriculture, with the processing plants, and an agreement was reached. Obviously, there are still some concerns about the overall price, but from a government point of view and a ministerial point of view, within competition law, that's obviously not somewhere that the Minister can intervene in, but I think there's a lot of good work that's been done, and I think it's a matter of working with the farming community, because I've not met one person here today that doesn't want to see this resolved, and I certainly want to see it resolved. As someone who's come from a farming background, I want to see this resolved, and I want farmers to have certainty into the future, and I want to make sure that it's viable for people to be in this industry, because obviously they've had a very difficult time in general, I think, over the last year.
But how come the price is not allowed to be negotiated? I'll let you go. How come the price isn't allowed to be negotiated?
So in terms of competition law, that's not something that a minister can intervene with.
Is it an EU law, is it?
It's legislation that minister can't intervene in competition law.
Right. I'll one more question now before I let you go.
I'm going to have to go, I'm afraid.
Can I ask you one more question?
No, I'm going to have to go, I'm afraid.
I want to ask you a question about mass immigration into the country.
I'm going to have to go, okay?
Can I ask you a question about mass immigration into the country?
No.
The Irish...
How are you? All well?
No, she won't answer questions about mass immigration. She ran again as usual. Fine Gael traitors of the Irish people. They claim they're for the Irish people, but yet... How's it going?
Not so bad.
What's up?
Are you live streaming or just
No,
recording?
just recording now.
Oh, okay.
What do you think going on today? Or
Well, I suppose from the ploughing perspective, it's a great day. And I actually don't agree with the European Union.
No, good man.
I don't agree with it at all. We've ceded too much sovereignty to them.
Yeah.
Like what began, we'll say, as free trade has pushed into German imperialism.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what I would say about it. And
we've lost all sovereignty over our waters and our mineral rights, everything,
Yeah, like they're telling us what to do, and you should not be telling another country what to do.
Yeah. That minister just told us that they can't intervene in the prices of beef because there's an EU law saying that the price have to be fixed.
Yeah. It's our country; we can do what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way I look at it.
Absolutely.
And if the EU says you can't do this, then we should do the opposite.
Absolutely,
they tell us.
Good man.
That's how I'd feel about it, and things. Like, I was very interested in the Brexit. I still am interested in it and things. And I think that if our politicians were brave enough, like David Cameron, to give us the option to leave the EU, we would.
Yeah, we probably would.
Now, I won't say that the EU is entirely bad. It have done a lot of good things. And they've done great things, but the optics of it are bad, and there's a whole pile of issues in Ireland, and we're facing into a massive recession and things.
Yeah, what about the levels of mass immigration into the country?
Totally out of control.
Under control, isn't it?
And the wrong type of people are coming.
Yeah.
We're promised scientists, liars, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah, and they claim they're bringing people in from war-torn countries. They're not. Albania, Georgia, Zimbabwe, Nigeria.
These are
economic migrants.
Yes. And their countries, they're just trying to seek a better life for themselves. I suppose you can't blame them. You can't blame them to do that. But there has to be controls.
Yeah.
A nation without a border is not a nation.
Absolutely, 100%.
That kind of a way. And I think that there should be border controls brought back in the north.
There doesn't seem to be any.
If there's going to be a hard Brexit.
Yeah.
there should be United Ireland. That's how I feel about it, you know. And perhaps this would be a catalyst for it.
Hopefully,
yeah. Like, I don't want to see the economy of the North suffering either, you know.
Yeah.
And Ireland should be, the Republic should be maybe prepared to intervene in the North if they had to things, you know.
Yeah.
Just when I say intervene economically, perhaps give grants or some assistance, because it's one corner of the island that plays a big part in our own economy and things. And you know, but coming back to, like you said, about the immigration and things, like the EU are dictating to us what to do and things. And like you had a case there in Galway last week where
in Uachtarad,
in Uachtarad, where the people seem to be against it.
Yeah.
But the state are saying, okay, you must do this or you must do that. I don't know what's happening there, but it seems to be that there's a kind of a public backlash against it.
Yeah.
Perhaps justified, perhaps, you know, like, it's a very small place. And that's how I feel about it anyway, you know.
Well, good man. Hey, thanks for chatting to me, right?
No bother at all.
Let me shake your hand there.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.